Hey everyone, it's Neon Nature 24, and today I'm going to do something kind of like a Tobuscus rant, except I'm going to do a theory on Voldemort's nose. And I'm doing this because it's my best friend's birthday, and she asked me to do it. Her username on YouTube is 4darkgreen4, and she doesn't upload any videos, but she does watch a lot of like Tobuscus and stuff. So honestly, she asked me to do this. I felt like filming, and I was like, hey, what should I do? And she gave me all these suggestions, so I'm doing this one, which is the Voldemort's nose. It's kind of like a rant slash a theory. So here's how this rant came to life. My friend and I, the one that I'm doing this for, we were sitting outside and we realized, I know this is mean, but we realized a girl with a really flat nose, and we're like, and all of a sudden just Voldemort popped into our head. Like, we didn't think that she looked like Voldemort, but just like flat noses, like, came into our head. So we made a theory on Voldemort, and honestly, I cannot remember it that well, so I'm just gonna have to kind of go on. I made like 15 of them, so you know what, I'll just make one up as we go. And so anyways, here is a Voldemort theory that I'm going to come up with on my own. I hope you enjoyed listening to this. No hate comments, please. This is just a fun video, just to be kind of silly and myself. So anyways, here it goes. So let me get into the mood here. Why Voldemort has a flat nose. Da da da. Okay, so anyways, the start of it. The beginning. So, Voldemort was a very nice little kid, and he lived in San Antonio, and he decided that he had to go eat a sandwich. He went to get the sandwich from Burger King. Okay, so he went to get the sandwich from Burger King. The sandwich was so fatty and gross and disgusting that he decided to go to McDonald's instead. So he goes up to the cashier and is like, hey, can you give me directions to McDonald's? And he's like, okay, sure, whatever, bro. And then, so he goes to McDonald's, and he decides that he doesn't want McDonald's either. So he asks for direction to Wendy's. And so he goes to Wendy's, and he doesn't want anything there either. So he decides to go to the mall. And he goes to this random place in the mall. How about it's called Flower Power Restaurant Supremo Bordeaux Sandwich Place thingy. Okay, so he goes into whatever I just said, and he's like, hey, so what do you serve here? The people are like, sandwiches? And so he's like, okay, so I want a sandwich. And they're like, what kind of sandwich? And he's like, what kind of sandwiches do you have? And then they list off like 15,000 sandwiches. Literally 15,000 sandwiches. So he decides to pick one out of the 15,000. And so he eats it. And then, so he goes up to the cashier and he like, he's just like, so, thank you. He hands him the money. So then he just gets this surprisingly powerful urge to become Superman. So he climbs to the top of like outside malls, so sometimes they have like the movie signs and stuff, like with the movies. So he climbs on top of one of those, and he jumps off of it onto the roof of a mall. And he just sits there, and then all of a sudden, so he's just sitting there on the fan thing and all the fan things on top of the mall. Then he sees the carnival by the mall. So he jumps into the Ferris wheel while it's already moving. And he just sits there for about 15 rounds, and then by the time he's done, he somehow has a machete in his back hand. And somebody comes up to him, so, they're gone. They're gone. And then, so, he's about to get arrested. So he does this Superman thing again and flies back onto the roof. And so what he does is, there's the police officers, and they're on the roof with him. So he decides to fall face first, but somehow he landed on a bouncy house. And the bouncy house is just like, oh, okay, I'm just a bouncy house that just caught your fall, la 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 la. And so, anyways, the bouncy house is just completely like, ugh. And then he ran out of the bouncy house and went far and far and far. Then he got hit by a car in the nose, but that didn't do anything to his nose. So he kept running, kept running, and all of a sudden, he got hit by a crocodile. Nothing affected him. He got hit by another crocodile. He got hit in the airplane by on his nose, and nothing did anything. So he decides to go get some ice cream after the police are after them. He goes in, a little piece touches ice cream, his nose is gone. So anyways, that's the theory why Voldemort doesn't have a nose. And I've never said that one before. That completely came off the top of my head. And I know that was random. But anyways, leave a comment below if you liked it or not. And happy birthday for Dark Rain 4. I love you, and I'll see you sometime soon. Anyways, for all my other viewers, I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye!